Hello again, Andrew Rondo from We Build Your Blog, and this is my second video in the Improving Your Blog Speed series, and I'm going to show you one of the things which you can do to improve your blog speed. And if you remember in my last video, a lot of the issues were to do with images, and in this one I'm going to talk about how you can optimize your images to improve your blog speed. You can see here I've just created it's basically a test blog, this one here called test speed, and all it is this image here, and I've just installed this or just uploaded this image, but I haven't done anything with the image. It's just a bog standard image. I haven't optimized it, I haven't done anything with it. It's just I downloaded it from a reputable website where you can use their images, downloaded it, and I've created this blog post with it, and that's all I've done. So no optimization to the image whatsoever. If I now go over to Pingdom Tools over here, I've just run the test. You can see I've put in the URL here, you can see it here, and if I scroll down and you look at the components, you can see that this long component here, this is the one right here, is for the loading speed time of that particular image, because I haven't optimized it or I haven't done anything with it. So you can see that images do take a lot of time to load your blog. Therefore, what you want to do is be able to optimize those images. So there's two things which I do to optimize images. The first one is I use a free facility called RVanFew. Well, that's not easy for me to say. So it's RVanFew, and it's a free piece of software which you can just download. And by using this piece of software, you can optimize the images, and you optimize the images by basically compressing them. And so that's what I'm going to do now. So if I now go into, this is my image which I had earlier on, this is the image I was using. And now I've opened up the image in RVanFew, and I'm now going to optimize it. And the way to optimize it is you can either resize it. The smaller the image, the better. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to just show you that by making it smaller optimizes it. It does, but obviously you want a decent size so people can view your images. What you do, you go up here, and then when you say save as, so I'm going to save it as, up here you've got an area of quality, and it's not been saved, so it's at 100%, and 100% is the best quality, and I tend to save it at 80%. So if I can get that to 80%, so yeah, and you won't really see a major difference between the 100 and the 80, but by saving it at 80%, you're compressing the image and you are reducing the size of the image. So I'm now going to save that, and I'm going to re-upload that image and then do the test again. So I'm just going to pause the video, re-upload it, and then we'll do the test again. So bear with me while I pause the video. Okay, I'm back. I've just edited the image and by optimizing it using RVanFew, and this is the original image in the very first one I showed you. So I'm now going to refresh this page, and hopefully you shouldn't see too much of a difference with regards to how good the image is. So there's the image refreshed again. Not much difference to the naked eye really. And over at Pingdom Tools, I've now going over to the Pingdom Tools, and you can see on here that the image was, where was it loaded? Oh, here it is. It was loaded here, and it was size 49.3. So I'm now going to do the same test again. So while that's testing, and then if we then look at the components again, we should see that it's loaded a little bit quicker just for that particular image. If I scroll down, if I can find it, where is it now? So there it is. It's 22.5 due to me going from the 100 to the 80%. And you can see that here it's a lot quicker with regards to load speed. and that's just optimizing that one particular image. So if you did that for all of your images before you uploaded them to your blog, that would really improve your speed or load speed. But there's one more thing we should do as well, and if you go to a plugin and it's called Smushit. If you install this plugin, which is called WP Smushit, what WP Smushit does will optimize your image even further. So not only are you optimizing it from RVan View, you can also optimize it when you install it using WP Smushit. And after you install the plugin, you basically just install the plugin. Every time you add a new image to a blog post or a page, WP Smushit will automatically try and optimize it to improve its performance with regards to load speed even more. So what I'm going to do is go into my blog site, because I've turned WP Smushit off just to show you the difference between installing the plugin and not turning it on, and then installing it and turning it on. So it's currently off at the moment, so I'm going to go in and activate it, and then I'm going to show you the difference once again. So I'm just going to pause the video, activate that plugin, and we'll come back in again in a minute. Hello, I'm back, and I've now reactivated the WP Smushit plugin. And as I said before, what it does, it ultimately improves and optimizes your images as you load them into your pages or your blog posts and that sort of thing. And you can see here that these ones which I've previously installed and used, they've been reduced by Smushit automatically. So that one's been reduced by 5.3%. That one didn't have any savings whatsoever. That's been reduced by 66%. That one by 2.7%. And these ones here, you can see they haven't been optimized because I didn't have Smushit activated when I was installing these particular images, because I was showing you what difference it made. So if I now click Smushit, and after you install the Smushit plugin, you would have to do this for all of your images. You basically just click on here and it goes and smashes the images, whatever, and hopes to improve it even further. It takes a little while to do, but what you can do is do 2 or 3 at the same time. So you can see that this one has been reduced by 56%. If I quickly do those two as well, so what it will do is just optimize those, and then once they've been optimized, what we will do is go over to Pingdom Tools. So again, that one's been 56%, 28%, so you can see the difference. If we go over to Pingdom Tools again, I'm going to do this test one more time, and there it was before. 22.5 was the size, and it was taking 1.8 seconds to load. So if we now do that test again, sorry, I right clicked then and I shouldn't have done, but hopefully it will carry on. So if we now scroll down, if I can find it again, there we are. So it's a lot smaller now. It's 9.8 and 0.9 seconds to load. So I went from, I think it was something like 50 kilobytes without being optimized. I optimized it in RVan View and I got it down to 22.5 kilobytes, and now through Smushit I got it down to under 10 kilobytes, and it's taken a lot less time to load. Now that's just one image, so if you've got lots of images on your blog like I do have, so my header banner, this image here, all these images here, the images here, they're all optimized to make your load, your blog speed go really fast. So just to recap, download a free tool called RVan View, and you can get that from rvanview.com. And put your image, open the image using RFan View, and then save as, and then compress it down to 80% rather than 100%. That will optimize your image. Install the plugin, Smush It, WP Smush It, install that plugin, and then go through your library and smush all of your images, and all your images will be optimized. You won't lose hardly any quality. You'll still have good quality on the images, but your blog speed will really improve, and really you'll see the difference automatically. Go into Pingdom Tools after you've done those two things or three things. RFan View. In fact, you don't have to do RFan View for your existing images. You don't want to re-upload them. Just smush them. But for future ones, anything from now on, use RFan View, and obviously they'll be automatically smushed once you've installed the plugin. But don't go and optimize any of your existing images using RFan View, because it's not worth re-uploading them all, because you've mostly got hundreds of them. It's just install the Smush It one and then go through them. Hopefully that makes sense, and you'll go back to Pingdom Tools after you've done all of that, and hopefully you'll see a huge difference in your blog speed load time. And I shall see you in the next video. All the best. Bye bye.